Hello and welcome to another episode of
DollyDTV.
Today's Wacky Wednesday, and we're having a look at Cosmo.
Welcome to DollyDTV.
So, as we said, we did sort of give a bit of an inkling into this one, didn't we? Which was on the Christmas Advent calendar haul thing. Was it the 25th day, I think it was?
Yeah.
And you showed that you got this.
It says on there, almost human.
Almost human. But...
Yes, it is. It's almost
yeah,
human.
you asked for this ages ago, didn't you, Annie? And I said, no, we can't get that. It's too expensive. And you didn't ask again, did you? You went, oh, okay, all right then. And then we managed to get it a lot cheaper than we thought we were going to pay for it. So,
how much did you get it?
well, we managed to sort of buy it through the right things, use some different vouchers and all sorts of stuff like that, and bits and bobs, and got it for nearly half price. So
It was very windy.
still not cheap, but we thought it's going to be one of those toys that, you know, you'll play with for a bit, forget about, and then we'll put it in the loft, and then years from now you'll think, what happened to that Cosmo? And you'll take it out, and it'll be a collector's item, and you'll love it. You'll give it to your kids, if it even still works.
Yeah.
So, let's have a look inside then,
If the
shall we?
lift
So,
is not broken off.
is it going to do the trumpy noise? No trumpy noise. Oh, ooh, Cosmo's come off there. Look, oh, there we go. Just to let you know, we have actually opened this once before, and we took off all the little bits and twisty bits and stuff just to save a bit of time. Let's have a good old look. On, then you take Cosmo off.
Carefully.
Wait a minute, he's snapped in there. There you go. Let's put him there. And then inside the box, you get
plastic thingy.
you get a starter pack, which has got a quick start guide in it, which, as you can see here,
He's
is
by the same people who do.
Anki
Why does this
Overdrive,
have to
isn't
be so deep?
yeah, to fit the blocks in. So this pretty much gives you a straightforward what's included, what you need, how to get the app on your phone, how to power it up and charge it for the first time, and how to set it up. You have to, what you do as well, for anybody that's scared
Why
to
does
put
that-
a camera. What?
Why does that have to be?
Foam.
No, why does it
No,
have
it's
to
just-
be
it's
so
just-
deep?
It's just packaging, isn't it? That's all it is. So yeah, this what you have to do with it is you download the app, you connect to its Wi-Fi. So this doesn't actually, Cosmo doesn't connect to the Wi-Fi, so the camera, and it doesn't have a microphone built in as well. So anything that happens in is in a closed loop, so you don't have to worry about it sending pictures of you across the internet or anything. So that's pretty much it in the instruction book. Get on with it, and then it starts going into other languages. So we get these blocks, which you can see here, each of them. Now the interesting thing, these do have sort of like
Different
designs
symbols.
all over them. I think these symbols are probably for its visual thing, so it knows which block's which and which one's up. But they all do have a Wi-Fi connection as well, and they've all got batteries in. They've got batteries inside them here, so that they can connect to Cosmo, and you can communicate with him. What else is in the box?
I think we should get him some orange wheels.
Some orange wheels.
Yeah.
Now there's the bit that I haven't got, which I'll have to go and get now, which in here is the charging base.
Oh yeah.
Which we left him on charge for a little bit so it can go flat. Some silica gel, do not eat.
What is that for?
It's to keep the box dry. They always have those in things, like little boxes of like beady things, and they suck the moisture out of the air, so that if the box is somewhere for a long time, that's just a product information guide. Lots of boring, non-interesting adult stuff. Oh, Chinese. Right. Now, one thing I will say is this thing has got an on and off button. You press it, nothing happens. Even though he's fully charged up, it won't do anything.
We've got to put him on the charger.
It's a little bit of a downside, I think, because if like I did, I was lucky that we took it over to see Grandad and Grandma, didn't we? And I pressed it, and I couldn't get it going. I was thinking, oh, the battery's not flat already, is it? But fortunately, I'd taken the charger with me, and as soon as you put it on it, he wakes up. So that's something you've got to remember with this little man. Or woman. I don't know. Is he a man or a woman?
He's a man.
How do you know?
He's a boy.
How's he a boy? I think he's neither a boy or a girl. I Right, so let's show you what this does.
I'm going to call
this
him
is
Cosmo.
the charger.
This person is now called Cosmo.
Whoops. What do you mean this person?
Hello.
The person. Here's the charging dock, which you can see it's got like a little symbol in it showing a battery. The cable's a bit short here because plug it in over the other side of the room. So I'll show you what he does. If we put him on the power station, nothing happens.
Yeah?
Yeah, the green charging light starts to charge on the back there, and nothing much else. So if I then press this button, it lights up the screen and you get this thing, which is like telling you that this is the key. Whoops, let's put him down there for a minute.
Like hit the number of him.
Yeah, and what you have to do, let's get the...
Well, that's a lot of ones that
it's a lot of numbers, and it takes you some time to type it all in, and if you get it wrong, it's like, oh, I'll start again. But that's not bad, it's just like any other Wi-Fi code.
Yeah, we've already put it in.
We've already put it in, but all you really do is you go into your Wi-Fi settings.
And you press the Cosmo one.
Yeah, you type it all in, and the password, and then you are connected. And then what you do is you download the Cosmo app, and you get this.
This is by the same people who made that car game.
Yeah, what's it called? Anki
Overdrive.
Anki Overdrive, that's it. We've never done that, have we?
It's because you've got to control it with your phone.
True. So you get this
or an
music,
electrical device.
don't we?
Yeah.
Like that. And what I think I'll do is I'm going to move the camera. So what we'll do is we'll connect to him and we'll wake him up.
Hot potato.
So at the moment this is the display you get. Look.
We need to feed.
Shall we connect to him?
We need to feed.
Let's see what he does. Right. He's connecting. Oh.
We need to feed.
Oh, it's waking up.
But I don't want to wake up.
Right. Let's move him back over here then, shall we?
We need to feed him.
I know, look, he's really tired. Let's show everyone. Look. So I think what he needs... Should we feed him now?
Yeah.
These are the options you've got on here, see? So, feed. What it tells you to do is shake a cube. Yeah, wait a minute, let's put him here so everyone can see him. Go on, if you give it a shake and put it in front of him. You can see if I can film with my phone as well.
So this is how he feeds himself. Look, we need to upgrade him.
Do we need to upgrade him? I'm going to have a go at filming him with my phone as well, just so we've got all close-ups and camera angles.
Don't tell me he needs feeding again.
He needs a tuner.
Scan. Needs his head adjusting.
So, you type these in.
Then his lift needs calibrating.
Oh, he didn't like that. What, you could do it again wrong and let's see what he does. Oh! No, I don't think you're hurting him. Go on then, do it right.
I can do it right, I was just doing it wrong for Dad.
So I think the scanning's done there, isn't it?
He still needs feeding. What?
What do you mean he still needs feeding?
No, it needs to
go on then, show us to feed it. So shake the cube. Oh, you're going all dizzy, look.
Sometimes he does this funny thing where he goes up to it and his eyes go really big and then he just shakes off it. He still needs feeding and I'm saying that.
What? But yeah, he's like a little creature, really, isn't he? All sort of twitchy and... Yeah, he's going to charge up again. Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan. Do you want to play a game? What game do you want to play?
I don't know. Let's do. Do you want to do the? So let's just tell. Let's show everybody what we've got first of all. So we've got.
He's fully fed and he's fully tuned up.
But in the yellow bit in the middle here, he wants to play a game.
What?
Oh, what's he doing there? Not seen this one before.
Getting bored.
Oh, is he getting bored? Because what he does is when you're not filming, sorry. What he does is when you're not playing with him, he just wanders around on his own, doesn't he? He wanders around and just plays with things, and he'll just does whatever
Dad,
he wants to do.
do you want to do the fire alarm thingy?
We will do that, but what I'm going to do is just show people what the actual app does. So, on the app you've got these different areas, so you've got tune up, feed, which we're showing you, and play. So, what he's doing at the moment, like he's sent us this thing, he's saying quick tap, Cosmo wants to play quick tap. Oh, he's gone all sad because we didn't want to play.
We do.
So let's go into the game bit. Do what again?
La 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 la.
Go on then, play.
Yes. Keep away, this is a hard one.
He wants to play keep away with you. So, how do you play keep away then?
I'll show you. If you do that, you put a block in front of him. And you've got this music.
Creepy music.
You've got to try and move it away before
before he gets it. Oh, he got it. And it he was laughing at it then. And then it tallies up how many times. Now. Ooh.
Oh! He's going to get to 5.
What's he going to do when he gets to 5? So?
Win.
Ooh.
Is he going to get it or what? He's going to win.
Go on, try again.
This is the hardest game.
He's laughing at you. So what we've got here then.
Oh yeah, my favourite thing.
Cosmo wins. So we'll quickly go through some of the other things he does, yeah?
Discover.
So this is one of your favourites, isn't it?
Code Lab.
Yeah.
You go like on Discover, then you get this thing, you go on Code Lab.
Yeah.
And then you get all these. And my favourite, you can do...
Well, you can program it, can't you?
Let's do Magic Fortune Teller. So what you do first is you grab him.
Yeah.
Start. You press start and he... Look.
And then you think, right, should I...
Do I ever get to do gymnastics?
Unsure. Ah, here we go, look.
You have a go.
Should our viewers buy a Cosmo?
Definitely.
Oh, he went a bit glitchy then, didn't he?
Definitely. You definitely should buy a Cosmo. That's what
well,
Cosmo
not necessarily.
says. Okay. Then you
Alright, Cosmo. So go on then, show us some of the other things. Wait a minute.
My favourite.
Which is your favourite?
Alarm.
Fire truck alarm.
What's this?
So go on then.
You start a countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
He is quite funny, isn't he? But what you can do as well on this is you can
see inside how it is done.
So you can see inside the program, and this shows you on here, look. This is how
it is done.
Yeah, this is how it's done. Let's make it smaller. So this is how the program's done, and you can actually make these programs up yourself by using different things, you see, and then you drag and drop them like that, and you can build up the programs. I'm trying to do it here while looking through my phone. You can build up the programs by doing that, you see. So you can pretty much make what your own. Discard changes because I don't know what I've done. So there's quite a few different ones that are on here that you can play with.
Oh, quick tap! Yes.
So we're going to play a game called Quick Tap. Right. So, play a game called Quick Tap. Let's see how this works. Yeah, you can choose different colours and stuff to make it more difficult.
Human versus Cosmo. You could have wanted to play then with him.
I could have done. Here we go. Look, he's getting ready. He's tapped his block. You tap yours. And let's see what you do.
Let's see who's faster.
Ooh, 1 to Isabella.
Don't tap on
when it's
red.
red, you don't tap it, do you? Oh, 3 to Isabella.
0 to Cosmo.
Oh, they're not the same colour. They're red. Oh, he nearly went for it as well, didn't he? Yeah!
Oh, we didn't touch it.
Oh, they're red. You're good at this, Isabella. Is that red again? Red again. Oh, he got that one. He was quicker then, wasn't he? Right, so that's round 1. Yeah.
Round 2.
So round 2. Oh, he got you then.
I didn't touch it, I just nudged it.
Oh, I see. He got that one.
I went like that.
Oh, they're not the same colour.
No!
Oh, he did it wrong. That means Cosmo gets the point.
I got 3. I'm going to get 3. I got 1, 2.
Oh, you're not concentrating now, are you? Cosmo's getting ready.
Round 3.
Right, I should clean my iPad screen. Round 3. Here we go. Oh, they're not the same. They're the same colour.
But you're not supposed to.
Oh, they're red, same colour, look. Oh, he got that one. He does learn, doesn't he? And he gets quicker. Oh, it's neck and neck now.
Who's going to get the last one?
Oh.
It's going to be me and Cosmo Momo.
Oh, different colours. Yeah, you got that one.
Is it going to be me or Cosmo Momo?
No. Oh, you made a mistake. And you got that one. Go on, go watch out. You're going to miss.
How many points have I got?
Basking in your glory. Oh. He's not happy.
That's what he does. He throws cubes when he gets angry.
He does, doesn't he? A few other little noticey things. If you turn the app off, he will just
eventually go to sleep.
Well, what he does is he just sort of sits there and looks around and doesn't do a lot. And I think, does he eventually just go to sleep, does he? Something like that. So if you have a look again at the app thing, see what we've got. I'll try and get this on my phone. So this is alright. Oh, look at this, he's chucking cubes at me now. In one of the game sort of sections, you can get him to do all sorts of things. That's the game Quick Tap that we've just played, Memory Match, which is a bit like Simon Says, I think, isn't it? Or the other one we've done. And then there's all these other things. You get him to sing, roll cubes, knock
Fist bump.
Fist bump. Yeah. Should we get him to stack cubes?
Yeah, pounce on.
Right, here we go. But what you do is you earn these things called sparks. So when you play with him, you get them. And then you use the sparks to get him to do things. So let's put him there. Let's see what he does. Oops, there he goes. He's got the cube. Where's he going to put it? on this one? Ah, no. What's he doing?
Straightening up.
Ah, I see. He never usually takes this long. I'm wondering if it's... What I think it could be is it's because we've got the studio lights. It's very bright in here, really. Although it doesn't look like that to you on the... So as you can see, there are lots of things you can do with Cosmo, and he has got a little personality of his own, hasn't he? He just wanders around. If you leave him on the table like this and does whatever he wants. There's all sorts of other options, isn't there? You can get it to sort of recognise people's faces and say their names, and you can program that in. But if you want to see more of him, let us know, and we'll do a long video. And what we want to do as well is we're going to do some little animations with him, I think, as well, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to do some little animations and stuff with him. A bit of a green screen. Adventures of Cosmo. So let us know if you want us to do that. We can have some fun doing it. So what do you think of Cosmo?
Love him.
You've not had much time to play with him recently, have you? You've been here, there and everywhere. So if you'd like to like, comment and subscribe to this channel, it would be
greatly appreciated.
It certainly would. And until we see you next time on Wacky Wednesday, we shall say
bye.
Bye-bye.